morning for me. It is 6:50 a.m. The car's warming up. It's Tuesday. It's Pilates day. Flower training. The women in the chat will know that what I'm talking about. Pilates is really good for your flower. Oh my gosh, I'm in a great sleep. Having my morning concoction. You can't see it. Hey Maddie, how you going? You can't see it, but it's my lemon drink with turmeric and apple cider vinegar, fennel seeds. What else was in there? Turmeric, sea salt, ginger. I think I saw Stacey. I think it's Stacey. Hey Wayne, how you going? Guys, I'm just doing a short live on my way to Pilates. I'd love to know in the chat, what are you grateful for today? I'm going to talk about gratefulness this morning. That was so good. That was so good. Yes, it's Stacey. So guys, I'm driving, so I won't actually actively be looking at the chat. I'm just going to have a chat, and you guys can have a chat while I'm driving. Whoa. Oh, beautiful, beautiful sun this morning. I don't know if you can see, but I'm actually in a jumper. Oh, the sun is beating down. This is lovely. So this morning's actually been quite cool. It's summertime here in Australia, and and it's been quite interesting weather the last couple of days. I came back from Sydney, and it has been quite coolish. So obviously a lot of you guys know we are renovating our house. So we're living in my friend's backyard in a camper trailer. So it's like a pop-up trailer that's half canvas at the top, and then down the bottom is aluminium. So it's either hot or it's cold. It's no kind of in between. I know I lie, there is a little bit in between. But before I left to go to Sydney on a holiday for a week to escape the camper van and the bit of the stress I was in my life, it was stinking hot. Like, I've got a fan above me, those plug-in electric fan, like USB fans. I've got a tower fan kind of standing on a seat in front of me, and it's hot. And Susan, hey Susan. And then I come back from Sydney, and it's quite coolish, and I'm actually liking the coolish. It's quite nice. Like I'm snuggled in my bed in my little my blanket. It's quite nice. And this morning I woke up and I did a meditation with my friend, meditation motivation with Marie, and I'm hearing the birds chirping in the backyard. It's beautiful. And I'm just sitting there thinking, I was saying this to Debbie Sue a couple of days ago, when will I ever have this moment again? Something to think about, right? Like wherever you are in your life, will you ever have this moment again? We are the youngest we are ever going to be right now, right? And, oh, wait on, guys, I completely forgot. Got to have my drink. Oh, wait on, that's my protein drink. Shake, a rattle and roll, shake, a rattle and roll. It'd be really bad if my lid wasn't on. Shake, rattle and roll, shake, a rattle and roll. And then, as Debbie Sue says, shake it up, shake it up, shake it up, baby, shake it up, shake it up, shake it up. People watching me from behind will be like, what the hell is she doing? Okay, we've got our green juice shaken up. What was I saying? I'm never going to have this moment again. As much as, it has been quite trying in the camper van. And look, it's circumstantial, right? Like, if I lived in a tent, it would be an upgrade where I'm living right now, right? It would be a complete upgrade. But, I live in a house. And, you know, we've had to downsize to live in a van. Poor Dora, my God. And, like, you know, if you've been watching me for a while, you'd be like, come on, Dora, like, frig, you know, stop your whining. And it feels a little bit like that. Like, so I apologise if, you know, if it has sounded a bit like me whining. But, you know, I have no filter. It's just kind of verbal diarrhea that comes out of my mouth. And, yeah, like, I was lying in bed, and I was thinking, you know, this is quite cozy, right? Quite cozy. And, you know, despite the fact that, you know, I have to climb out of bed to go pee and then, you know, go a couple of meters inside, you know, someone else's house and then climb back up into the trailer, you know, camper trailer. You know, there's a few bits and pieces, and, you know, obviously, you know, legs hurt and everything. You're like, and then I'm trying to be quiet because, you know, I don't want to wake Diego up, because as soon as I move in, like, literally, if I roll, Diego can hear me roll. Like, he's on one side of the camper van, I'm on the other side. We're not a married couple yet. Like, you know, that's what normal married couples do. They live in separate rooms. Where we're at in my life now. But it's much easier in the camper van because it's been so hot that Diego has his side in the double bed and I've got the single bed. And it's working, right? It works. Except, you know, when he rolls, I can hear him roll. So when I go out to pee in the middle of the night, he can hear me getting out of the bed. He thinks I sound like a elephant. Put it this way, I'm never going to be a ballerina. Put it that way. So anyway, guys, I'm on my way to Pilates, so I'm not going to be here for very long. But I just really wanted to put it out there. What are you grateful for today? Here's Mike. How you going, Mike? What are you grateful for today? Because, you know, as much as I've been complaining about, you know, living in a camper van, it's been a month, and it's going to be another month, guys. Just saying, there's another month coming. You know, I feel like a spoiled brat by, you know, having complained about living in the camper van. But at the same time, you know, I'm quite cozy in my bed, and, like, Diego is becoming like, he's an amazing cook, right? He is cooking up a storm on the microwave, on the barbecue every night. Last night we sat down and we had sausages, we had mashed potato, and we had grilled vegetables, cooked all on the microwave. I basically cleaned the table off, because, you know, you've got to move everything when you're having to sit down and have something to eat. You know, I made room for us to sit down at the dinette, clean the table off, set the table, dried everything that was off, you know, in the dishwashing, in the side, what do you call it, the draining board, put it all away, because everything you do, you have to clean up after yourself. Like, as soon as we're having dinner, as soon as we finish dinner, I'm getting up, I'm washing everything up, putting it on the draining board. It's just, yeah, when you're living, like, in such small quarters, you have to be very organised. So that's probably what I'm grateful for, guys. I'm grateful that I found a way to be a little bit more organised. You know, you can live in a big house. You know, when I say big house, anything bigger than what we're living is a big house, right? And, you know, you have to be organised. And, you know, I'm a bit of an organised chaos kind of person. So it's kind of nice to be a little bit more organised. Like, you know, my lunches are made. I just had a boiled egg for breakfast. Literally a bit of protein before I had my Pilates class. Who am I? I'm just so organised. Had my clothes all ready for Pilates this morning. Yeah, I feel internally grateful that I have found this organisation in my head. It might only last 2 days, but that's not the point, right? Hey, so guys, there's a new video out. It's only like 5 minutes, guys. New long form video out from Dora. I posted it last night. I set a premiere like 3 minutes after it. And my friends Matt and Debbie Sue watched the premiere with me, and then I went to bed. So anyway, there's a new video out, guys. It's showing where I'm going to go in the next couple of days. I'm going to escape the camper van again. So if you're all interested in that, go check that out. Give us a little bit of support. Just put me, like the video. A little comment would be lovely. and I've just arrived to my friend's house for Pilates. It is 7 o'clock, so I'm late. I'm very late. See you guys. Bye.